Hey y'all, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, as always, I believe you're meant to be here. You're seeing this because someone put me in front of you to give you a little motivation or maybe just a smile today. That's one of my favorite things, is to just make people smile. I do goofy things to make people smile mostly. Yeah, nothing like jokes or anything I have in my life, but just goofy things, goofy things, and smiling at you. My name is Dana, aka Trihrdrgrl, how I go about on all of my social media platforms, and I'm here to motivate and make you smile, and I'm doing that right now. The motivation is coming through training for a full Ironman, my second full Ironman. My first one was last year, and I'm trying to beat my Ironman time by 4 hours, and you all have been here cheering me on. I am 7 weeks away from doing that race again. So if you are here and you are seeing this for the first time or maybe the second time and you haven't pressed that subscribe yet, can you press that subscribe? It takes nothing but pressing that plus for you, and maybe the like, and maybe comment below what your favorite part of this weekend was. Like I said, that helps in this world of social media, and yeah, I'd love to get 140,000 subscribers for the 140-mile races that I do. Now, I'm only at 139 right now. Not 1,000, just 139. So the next person that subscribes, you get to be my 140th, which is 140 miles, and we're just gonna multiply that by 1,000 eventually. Yeah, I think so. So press that subscribe. On Mondays, we go over what I did throughout the weekend for training. I spend a lot of time with family on weekends, and then also weekends are full of training. So usually 4 to 6 hour rides, 2 to 3 hour runs. So I don't usually make videos on weekends, but I'm trying to do a daily vlog every day. So I am doing a Monday recap every week, and that's this one, 7 weeks till Ironman California. Let's see what we did for training. I got my little notification from Strava this morning, and Strava does like stats, and they like rate your training based on a number, and my number was 324 last week, and it says this was a good level for building or maintaining your fitness. So I think my highest has been like 480, that number. I'll probably have a couple of those coming up, but this week we have long run and ride, and then next week is hubby's race, so training's gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna fit in what I can, and we'll go from there. On Friday morning, I had my client, my one and only client right now. I am a personal trainer. I don't have a lot of clients, but I would love to get into the online world. I'm just a tidbit scared, a little scared of doing the online world, because I love that face-to-face interaction, and I love motivating people in person, but I do understand that the world is large and I can motivate a lot of people, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. So just a couple videos of my client doing her workout here. Here we are. We started out by doing some pull-up work. I usually have her do hangs, negatives, and then some banded pull-ups. I don't think I got the hangs in here, but those are what we did there. And then we warmed up our box jump, and at first she killed it. Look at this. But then she kind of got in her head because she had just a little bit of a fall where she just stumbled a little bit. It wasn't a big deal, but then she got in her head about it before the workout, so we weren't able to get all the box jumps we wanted to. But when she does get in her head, what I do is I add a plate, so it's like adding a little bit of distance so she's not jumping as high. And we turned them into these kind of step box ups where she does a little dun-dun. We did banded pull-ups during the little AMRAP that we had. I did add another plate just to get the movement in so we can get her on that box, which she finally did get on that box. The workout also had some ab mat sit-ups, but here is the entire workout, and we'll keep working on those box jumps. I know she has them. And then Friday morning, I went swimming. Normally I go swimming at night with my hubby, and but I knew I had a longer workout, so I wanted to be able to fit it in, because sometimes we can't fit it in and all at night because we only have like an hour 15 of lap swim when we go. So I did it in the morning. I still didn't fit it all in. I just didn't get to the pool in time. Had to pick up the teenager, so ended up with 3,100 yards, which I am mad about. I was supposed to do 2 by 10 by 1 and 100s, and I only got through the second 10 by. I only got through like 3 or 4 of the 100s. I have a little vlogging from swimming that day. Back at the pool. I got 3,800. See if we can fit it in. I gotta pick the teenager up at 2, so I have an hour and a half. No, I have to pick her up at 1, which is an hour and a half from now. In already. I had 3, 6, 9 warm up of kick. I swam with the fins, kicked, and then did the warm up where I put the band around my leg, and then I just got done with 8 by 50 descending, and now I'm going to do a preset of 12 by 25. Those 25s done. Now I'm supposed to do 2 sets of 10 by 100. We'll see if we can fit it in. We have about 40 minutes. My arms are so tired. Lots of swimming this week. I think I'm ready to swim 2 miles again, but you know, still got 7 weeks, so. I got a 200 easy, and then how many ever more 100s I can fit in 15 minutes. So probably about 5 after that, after my 200. So here goes. Count me donezo. I'm tired. I got 3 of those in, so it's okay with me. I had a lot of swimming this week. I'll have to add it up and then I'll tell you, but it's definitely over about 12,000 yards this week, so yeah. So I added it all up, it was 13,200 yards this week. I'm okay with cutting that one short. I think I only fit 2 full like workouts in, like what was prescribed to me, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I got a lot of time on my arms this week, and like my middle of my back here, right here, a little bit of my chest, and definitely my shoulders. I'm really sore, so I'm okay with cutting it short. I got about 10 cars in front of me at the intersection from hell. All right, I'm 4th in line now. Let's go. That's only taken 3 minutes so far, so I'm not mad about that. A lot of traffic coming though. At least most of the school traffic's gone, except for the kids are getting to this corner now. It's probably about a half mile to 3/4 mile to the school to this corner. So the kids that walk are now getting to the corner. But there's still a bunch of traffic coming from that way, which is the opposite way of the school. And you don't really care probably, but I'm bullcrapping because I'm tired and I don't have any other conversation to be conversating about because my brain's not working. 3 minutes later, I'm still in the same exact spot because the person at the front won't turn left when there's a bunch of people turning right. Like, they have the right of way to go, but I think they're too scared to go while people are turning right. Mind you, there's no light here and the cross traffic doesn't have a stop sign. We're the only one with a stop sign. But there's people turning left onto our street, but they can't turn left while the people are turning right. So the stop sign is able to turn left, but this guy's not going. And he's about to get ran down, I hope, by the person behind him, because it's been way too long. I am exhausted. It's 4:50. Got to be alive for a few more hours. So I don't know if you saw that splash. it splashed. I got me a Dream Float Alani because it's what was cold that I like the most. So, oh yeah, need some of that in my life. Picked up a couple grocery. We should be good until, I know I grocery shopped on a different day. We should be good until next week-ish. We go on vacation literally in 7, 10, 11 days. So I'm trying to milk out grocery. You know how that goes? Like, so if I'm going to make something next week, later in the week, I'll probably just buy it day of. Or like the following Monday or so, I'll just buy what I'm going to make that morning because I don't want to do a full grocery haul before we're gone for 7 days. So there's a cop coming through the parking lot. He seemed to be looking for someone. It's a highway patrolman, and he was like smiling and looking in cars. So I don't know if he was looking at plates or looking for someone. Who knows? Anyways, off on the road. My car's on my phone is on a little stand. I have actually been pulled over multiple times for using my phone, but it was all during when I was doing DoorDash. So I would always have my phone somewhere in the vicinity of my hand or maneuvering it or whatever because I was accepting the order or denying an order or texting a customer or whatever it may be. So I got in trouble a couple times for that. But I have this little stand here. It's nice. That's how I talk to you guys. I'm going to drive home safely now. Talk to you guys. We're going to go swimming with hubby. Just kind of watch and film some B-roll and stuff. So, yeah. And then Saturday was long ride day. I was so ready, so pumped because I'm like, I'm going to get this full ride in. I'm going to make it happen. And I just got my tires tubeless. No flat tires this week. Bump, bump, bump. I got another flat, y'all. So I'm riding along, and all of a sudden I hear that psst sound that a flat makes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off my bike because I've been super worried and paranoid. I'm gonna see what it is. I don't remember hitting anything. Now the roads that we've been riding on are super messy and have a lot of debris on them and have a lot of just crap and yuck and yeah. So there's stuff on the road, but I don't remember specifically hitting anything before this went psst. And so it went psst, and I turned the wheel over, and it's filling up like it should, you know, right? And I couldn't find exactly where it was, but I sort of did. So I was like, okay, I'm good. The tubeless is doing its job, you know, the sealant is doing its job. But then I started again, and the air got so low in it, and I'm so mad. I gave up. I called hubby. Destroyed. The thing is, the funny part was, so I rode my normal mileage, about 30 miles, and my chain fell off. I got off of my bike where I had my last flat tire last week, where I had rolled over something because that same thing was there. So I got off my bike and I threw it over the side, and then my chain rolled off. No, wait. So I got off, threw that off the side, and then soon after my tire went flat. So the first time around, my chain rolled off. I don't know the order. We'll see it in the vlog. I forget. But either here nor there, I end up getting another flat. I got the thing out of the way that got my flat there. And only ended up with a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes of riding, which ended up being like 65 miles or something. So I'm not mad about it. I had some great power. I felt super good. I could have went another 100 miles, but I didn't. And then I was so mentally frustrated. I just got so much in my head and like made it feel like it was my fault because I'm the only common denominator. I keep changing my tires and changing the tubes inside, and we went tubeless was supposed to help with that, and I really felt it was mine. So like I got all worked up and mentally I just was drained. So we were supposed to do a runoff afterwards, and I did, but I walked, and hubby was only supposed to do a half hour. So I did half hour, 40 minutes with him and just gave up for the day. I have some vlogs from it. Like I said, I was just mentally frustrated. So here are the vlogs from Saturday. Long ride Saturday morning time. I don't know how I get up at 6:30 in the morning and still can't get this started until 8 o'clock. I don't know. It's gonna be a hot one today. We're supposed to be getting some overcast, so just hope that comes. I would love that. I have my bike set up with the tubeless tires now, so hopefully we don't have to deal with any issues there. Here's the food I have in my pocket. I got 2 cookies and cream right now, a honey stingers chews, and then I also have one of these gels, the cans, we like those, and 1 goo gel. Actually, I didn't bring a goo gel this time because I'm gonna use those toward the end, toward the bike. So I'm gonna plan to go out about 17, 18 miles, come back, do a rest stop, repeat, and then whatever, maybe another rest stop probably, and then whatever I have left in the ride, go do. So yeah, I'll check in when I can, but I'm gonna try to treat this as a, you know, not an all out like actual race prep, but like just a see what I can do type ride, seeing as how we're not gonna have any trouble with our bike. It's all done up. Our missing piece is in there, and yeah, I got my shoes out and ready and a tank top to throw on because this bike jersey I don't like running in. But yeah, because I gotta run 8-mile run off the bike. It's gonna be hot for that one. It'll probably be slow and steady. I'll check in with you when I can. On the bike we have Aero bar full of just water for right now, but then both of these have 2 scoops of tailwind in them. I had to stop this week because this is what I ran over last week. I'm throwing it over the bridge. I don't care. I know I shouldn't litter, but it's already litter.
So hubby started about 15 minutes behind me. So here's him coming up the hill at me. I did drop my chain. So this is where I was fixing my chain, but then we turned around and started again, and I did not get the flat tire until the second round through. A little bit past where this was for sure. But there's hubby. Hi, hubby. I see you. I'm so glad you came to cheer me up after I dropped my chain. Hey, I fixed dropping my chain on my own. So I'm kind of proud of that.
It's getting hot. I'm running low on water, but I'm only about 5 miles from home, 5, 6. So it won't be too bad. And I'm 240 in, so let's keep rocking it. I don't know how one gets another flat tire after having sealant in their tire, and I just checked in with you and said I'm doing good. I was ready to roll, and then I didn't even hit anything, and it got a slash or something in it. I'll tell you more about it later. I'm gonna go try to go for a run because I'm just frustrated now. So since I messed up my tire, I obviously hit something or rolled over something that got stuck right in the sidewall. I did take it back to the bike shop. They treated me really well. Trek took care of me. The guys at Trek, our local Trek store, and got my tire back fixed up, and even though it was my fault, took care of what needed to be done, and made me feel better that it wasn't really my fault, but in the sense it just hit in the right place. I had to change the tire again because it was along the sidewall, but we can still use the tire with the tube, so hubby's going to use that tire on his bike eventually because it's a really nice tire. And I'm going to test out tubeless again, but I don't think this weekend. I think this weekend I'm going to go ahead and just stay on the trainer. Even though it's a 5-hour ride, I'm just going to put some TV on and just stay inside because I just don't want to deal with the mental. And then we have hubby's race, and I plan on taking my bike and trying to get through the half Ironman course that he's going to be doing at some point over that long week. Saturday we went into town and took care of that, and we also found that there was a big fire in our town that started. So if you're hearing any news on that, we're kind of far away from it, but not really. We're about 45 miles. It's not going toward our direction. We are getting smoke from it. I have a couple videos of it if you want to see it. I'm putting those here, but just think of those people down there, because unfortunately in the area that we live in, fires are a common thing and they take a lot away from people. So if you're a praying type, pray. If you're a energy type, send them some good energy, because there's some not so fun things going on down in, you can look up Reno, Nevada. It's called the Davis Fire going on. Here's a couple videos from it. It was scary to see. I almost forgot, hubby and I re-signed up for our joint membership, which is a monthly membership where you can go and get a chiropractor to do your adjustments. I definitely needed it. I have this hip thing going on where I'm uneven. One of my legs is longer than the other, and sometimes when that gets even wonkier than normal, my running and everything. So I got a good pull on it. I think I'm sore from it. I'm having like some hammy pain that I haven't been having. So I'm hoping that just stretches out. I'm about to get in the boots when I edit this video. So we did re-sign up for the joint. I have a video of my hubby getting cracked.
So our individual sections are faster than he was, which is kind of unfair. But I actually ran my fastest half. I think I did.
And Sunday's a long run Sunday, but because I've been dealing with that little bit of calf pain, coach kept away my long runs because I still got to fit in like a 18 miler and a 20 miler before race day. And so I've been doing some 12 and 15s, but this week her goal was just to get me 6. I was gonna go after 8 because I skipped out on my after bike run, but I decided to stick just with 6, mostly for mental because I felt so good. I did 2 easy and it felt super easy, and even though it was hot out, I did 3 at like a killer pace and still felt good after. Like I wasn't drained. My pace for me, like I said, it would be the pace I would love to keep during the entire marathon after the race, but we'll see if we can make that happen. But I ended up doing I say this in my vlog video too, but I did a 10-minute mile, a 9:45 mile, and a 9:43 mile, and a 9:35 mile. And that's like the fastest I've been doing these. My coach does kind of ladders where like I'll do the 2 slow and the 3 at marathon goal pace or half marathon goal pace. So this is the fastest I've gotten that pace to be. Right around that average of that 9:50 to 10:15 that I would really love my race to average the entire thing. So even with the slower miles, I end up averaging like 11 or 10:43 mile, which all my runs have been above 11 for a while now. So I'm super excited about that. I do have a 12 miler on next week's long run day, so we'll see how we can keep it and if we can keep it going. We're getting a cool front, so I'm super excited about that. We're gonna have some 70s coming up here, maybe some highs of some upper 60s, so I will take that. Here's my vlog from Sunday running. All right, getting out way later than I expected. It's 10:40. I should have been running at like 9 at the latest. My mom called about the fires that are close to us, so chatted with her for a little bit and just been having a lazy morning. So now I get to run in the heat. Yay! Heat acclimation though, if my race is cold. I also somehow didn't close my camelback all the way, so I have water on my back, but that kind of feels good, so that's nice. Yeah, let's get after it. I'm supposed to do 6 miles, but I'm gonna see how I'm feeling because I was supposed to do 8 yesterday and I didn't. I only did like 40 minutes of slowness, so we're gonna see if we can get somewhere between 6 and 8 today, just seeing how I'm feeling with the running since I haven't run a lot with my calf and my hip trouble I've been having. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start out 2 easy, 3 a little faster of a pace. I think I'm gonna aim for that 10-minute, that between 9:50 and 10-minute area, and then one easy. That'd be 6. So, and then we'll decide if we'll add more. I'll check in. 1 mile in, lap 1, 11:16. Let's get after it. Mile 2, 11:31. I gotta get after it now to get after those 10-minute miles. It is 23 minutes on the dot. I'm gonna try to get these 3 miles in 30 minutes to average that 10 minutes. So let's go. Was feeling good, so I just went with it. And I'm just gonna stick with 6 miles. I'm gonna run 1 more mile and stick with the 6 and be happy because I just killed those 3. 10-minute, 9:43, 9:35. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get this one in between 11 and 12. 6 mile, 11:40. I was still feeling good. I pushed it toward the end and then I sprinted out a quarter mile in order to get the 10K under 106. I'll have to see if that's a PR. I'm not certain. I don't think it is. I think I've gotten some 103s and 104s, but it just feels good after having a negative brain day yesterday is really the best way to put it. To just go out and have something positive and feel good. I started out, I was a little sore, so I was a little scared, but the only thing bothering me now are my calluses on my feet and my toes on my feet, and that's something I'm still working on and figuring out. So other than that, I feel good. That felt good, and that's why I'm only doing 6 miles, because I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to get rid of that good feeling if something else happens. So I got a half-mile walk till home. Okay, so no PRs in anything, but a bunch of bests in the last 90 days. So I will take that because last 90 days has been my training for Ironman. So, and we got 5 more weeks of good training and then we hit taper. So yeah, let's go. I do have a week where it will be kind of iffy training, just depending on what I can get in when I'm up at Chris's 70.3. So, but we'll hustle after that for sure. I'm feeling so freaking good. I'll be able to do a lot of running hopefully up there. It's low elevation, a little bit of humidity. So yeah, we'll see. So that is my official weekend recap. Like I said, if you're new here, press that subscribe. Tell me something fun that you had over the weekend in the comments, or maybe comment something that you have coming up that's going to be fun. If you're watching this and you're one of my fellow Ironman California athletes, or if you're going to be at my hubby's 70.3, please comment. I would love to, and especially if you're a YouTuber or a content creator on another platform, I would love to find you and follow you. I want to track some people for my hubby's race because I'll be taking video and pictures as much as I can. Yeah, I'm always here to remind you that yes, you can do anything that is put in front of you today. I promise. I believe in you and I have some strong beliefs, so I always send them out your way. We have some big things coming up. I'm super excited to share like vacation with you because we're treating hubby's race as a vacation. It's an 8.5, 9.5, somewhere in that area, 9-hour drive to get up to where we're going to in Washington from where we are, which I'm super stoked about because I've never driven this particular road or direction before. So I'm excited. We get to go through a lot of national forests and it's going to be a beautiful ride. So I plan on sharing a bunch of that with you. And I'm super excited to keep on sharing my training with you and keep on motivating you. If there's anything that you think you would follow a channel more for, press that below. I'm trying to do shorts. I know I always say that, but they're a weird algorithm. So I'm going to take little clips of my videos like people do and put them into my shorts, and then hopefully they pop off. But I am also over in the TikTok and on the Instagram, so find me on those links below. I do stories every day, which shows you what I eat and like just immediate talking about training and such. So if you enjoy that, go follow me on those platforms too. This is your reminder, do not let your I want tos turn into I can'ts. I love you and I'm so proud of you. I will check in with you tomorrow.